I'm going to be making cheeseballs. It's a really yummy kind of nibble thing, but it's, so the main ingredient, the flour, is arrowroot flour or tapioca flour, which is gluten-free. And then it's that and parmesan as the cheese, and then a few other wet ingredients. And then you roll them into balls, and then you put them in the oven, and then they grow, and they're just so delicious. So to start with, I'm going to put 1.5 cups of milk and 1/3 of a cup of olive oil into a saucepan and heat it up together. So I've got the milk and the olive oil, and I'm going to heat it up on the stove. I don't want it to boil, but I do want it to get hot. So while that's heating up, I'm going to put in some dry ingredients in a bowl. So I've got 500 grams of tapioca flour or arrowroot flour, it's the same thing, along with a teaspoon of salt. The milk and oil mixture is almost ready. I can see it's starting to have little bubbles, so it's almost hot enough. So just while we last a little bit for that, I'm going to put 2 eggs into a bowl or a mug or something and beat them up a little bit with a fork. So the eggs are beaten a little bit and the milk and oil mixture is hot enough. It's kind of starting to bubble at the top. So I'm going to put this mixture into the flour and salt and mix that through, and then we'll add the eggs. So that's mixed in. Now I'm going to add 250 grams of Parmesan cheese that's shredded. Mix that through, and then once that's all mixed, I'm going to put it into the fridge for about 15 minutes. So then it'll be like hard enough to actually be able to shake with the hands. So mix, fridge, and then we'll make the balls and put them in the oven. Ready for the fridge for 15 minutes. So the mixture has been in the fridge for 20 minutes, and I've just turned the oven on at 180 degrees Celsius, and I've got my tray with baking paper on it. So now I'm going to kind of make little balls, kind of tablespoon sized balls, and put them on here. They don't have to be perfect, because like when they're actually in the oven, they like shape themselves perfectly into a ball. So like you don't need to roll it that much because it's a little bit sticky. I could put flour on my hands, but this will be quick enough. So those are ready for the oven. So they're going to need about half an hour or maybe half an hour to 40 minutes. So we'll check them at half an hour. And they're so good, I can't wait to eat them. It's been just a little bit under half an hour, but I think they're ready. They're looking really good. See, so they're like balls. Yum, so I'm gonna let them cool a little bit and then can eat them. Yum. Trying out the cheese balls. Ooh, you can see the steam. Yum.
Even though Gray wants a cheese ball.
Okay. So good.